When we think about old-school anime, we all know about Dragon Ball, Saint Seiya, Kenshin, but what about those less-known hidden gems? Those that you need to watch. So, welcome to our top 8 underrated old anime series. Number 8. Trigun. Trigun revolves around a man known as Vash the Stampede and two Bernadelli Insurance Society employees, Meryl Streif and Millie Thompson, who follow him around in order to minimize the damages inevitably caused by his appearance. Most of the damage attributed to Vash is actually caused by bounty hunters in pursuit of the $60 billion bounty on Vash's head for the destruction of the city in July. However, he cannot remember the incident due to retrograde amnesia, being able to recall only fragments of the destroyed city and memories of his childhood. Throughout his travels, Vash tries to save lives using non-lethal force. He is occasionally joined by a priest, Nicholas D. Wolfwood, who, like Vash, is a superb gunfighter with a mysterious past. As the series progresses, more about Vash's past and the history of human civilization on the planet Gunsmoke is revealed. Number 7. Code Geass. The story takes place in 2017 in Zone 11, formerly known as Japan. In 2010, the latter was attacked by the British Empire with the help of units called Nightmare Frame. The inhabitants were deprived of their freedoms, their rights, and their name, Japan. Lelouch Lamperogue, a young student at Ashford Private School in Zone 11, finds himself unwittingly involved in the theft of a chemical weapon by a group of terrorists. This weapon turns out to be, in fact, a young girl, Cece. Before dying killed by soldiers of Britannia, the mysterious Cece will give him a power, the Geass, the ability to give orders to anyone. A power that forces absolute obedience. In order to avenge his mother and make this world a place where his sister Natalie will live happily, Lelouch will use this power to take personal revenge against the Empire. Number 6. Gungrave. Gungrave opens 13 years after Brandon Heat is betrayed and killed by his best friend Harry McDowell. He is reborn through the use of necrolization as Beyond the Grave and begins a quest of revenge against the crime syndicate. The series then backtracks to Brandon's youth and follows him and Harry as they rise through the criminal underworld, detailing the circumstances that led to their eventual falling out. Based on a video game, Gungrave achieves the feat of transcending its source material, quite simply managing to offer one of the best Mafia stories, as well as one of the most beautiful representations of friendship that it has been possible to see in an animation. Number 5. Ranma 1/2. On a training journey in the mountain range of the Qinghai province of China, Ranma Saotome and his father Genma fall into the Cursed Springs. When someone falls into a cursed spring, they take the physical form of whatever drowned there hundreds or thousands of years ago whenever they come into contact with cold water. The curse will revert when exposed to hot water until their next cold water exposure. Genma falls into the spring of a drowned panda, while Ranma falls into the spring of a drowned girl. A hilarious series about love, battle of the sexes, and lots of martial arts. Number 4. Cobra. In the far future, an office worker named Johnson leads a dull and mundane life. One Sunday morning, his robotic servant Ben suggests that he goes to the Trip Movie Corporation company that enables its customers to experience a dream as though it was reality. Johnson asks to be a king of a harem, to be surrounded by beautiful women, and to command a battle star. In his dream, Johnson becomes Cobra, an adventurer who explores space with his android partner Lady Armoroid. Cobra wields the Psycho Gun to fight monsters and the Pirate Guild. This dream happened to be Johnson's past that he had forgotten. He starts to recover the memory as he has to flee hordes of pirates hunting after him. Cobra is a psychedelic, beautifully drawn science fiction extravaganza you will enjoy watching for sure. Number 3. City Hunter. The series follows the exploits of Ryo Saiba, a sweeper who is always found chasing beautiful girls and a private detective who works to rid Tokyo of crime, along with his associate or partner, Hideyuki Makimura. Their city hunter business is an underground jack-of-all-trades operation contacted by writing the letters XYZ on a blackboard at Shinjuku Station. One day, Hideyuki is murdered, and Ryo must take care of Hideyuki's sister, Kaori, a tomboy who becomes his new partner in the process. However, Kaori is very susceptible and jealous, often hitting Ryo with a giant hammer when he does something perverted. The story also follows the behind-the-scenes romance between Ryo and Kaori and the way they cooperate throughout each mission. With his lot of action, comedy, and great characters, City Hunter is definitely one anime you must see. Number 2. Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop centers on the adventures of Spike Spiegel, a taciturn bounty hunter whose reckless behavior often does more harm than good. As his partner and the captain of their ship, the Bebop, Jet Black often acts as the caretaker and intelligence gatherer for the ship. Later, the crew reluctantly welcomes Faye Valentine, a destructive young woman with a mysterious past, Ein, a super-intelligent Welsh corgi, and Edward, a teenage girl and the most notorious hacker in the solar system. By mixing Western, film noir, and science fiction all on an exceptional musical background, Cowboy Bebop is definitely a masterpiece of animation not to be missed. And number 1. GTO. Meet Onizuka Aikichi, a 22-year-old virgin ex-biker gang leader and college karate champ. He's crude, foul-mouthed, and has a hair-trigger temper. His goal, to be the greatest high school teacher in the world. He is hired as a long-shot teacher by a privately operated school to tame a class that has driven one teacher to a mysterious death, another to a nervous breakdown, and one other to joining a cult. He embarks on a mission of self-discovery by breaking through to each student one by one and helping each student to overcome their problems and learn to genuinely enjoy life. He uses methods that would be unorthodox, against the law, and also life-threatening, yet somehow he manages to succeed in educating and opening up his students. A must-watch for any anime fan. This series is full of amazing life lessons, and you can learn a lot from it. The characters are enjoyable, you see them grow throughout the series into better people. Thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments what anime do you feel is really underrated. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more top videos on anime.